we're back with scenario 2 of Barren Victory. This is the Union phase of the 1630 turn. But before I start that, there is one thing I forgot to do during the Confederate phase of the 1630 turn, which was to roll for straggler losses on each of Stuart's division due to the fact that Stuart took a voluntary emergency retreat to extricate himself from the battle on Lafayette Road. So I will do that now. So starting with this one. So bait, we're going to roll for stragglers. Get the straggler chart up here. And when you do this, you always use the leftmost of the two charts here. So bait is A morale level. So I'll roll these dice, but just pay attention to the blue one. So 3 on the A is no effect. And the two remaining brigades have C morale level, I remember. So I rolled a 4 on the C. That's 1 straggler for Brown, and I'll just do the other one right away, the other roll right away. 1 on a C is none. So end result, 1 straggler for Brown on the loss chart. Oops. So right there. Okay. Close enough. Right, so now we can start the 1630 phase. Oh, the other thing I should do is, now that Stuart is no longer really operating under divisional goals, he should be forced to stack with a brigade in his division. And I don't remember exactly how Stuart ended up here, but I'm going to put, I think it would have been okay for, I mean, technically Stuart can stack with any of these and preserve. I think Stuart, boy, I just don't remember. I should have watched the previous video. I'm just going to put Stuart, I'm not going to put him here. That should be okay. Okay. So now I will start the 1630 phase, the Union phase of the 1630 turn. Issue new orders. I am going to issue new orders for the Union. I thought about this already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order Negley's division to a divisional goal to advance in this direction here against, in the direction of Stuart, and I'm also going to order Reynolds to follow with Negley on Negley's right and advance in the same direction. And I've got those orders already typed out on the Union order chart, so that's the 2 orders here. So Negley's divisional goal will be to advance southeast until it re-engages Stuart's division or engages other Union units. And then Reynolds' division should advance on Negley's right until it finds and engages the Union Army. So those are both complex orders. In order for Rosecrans to issue 2 complex orders in one turn, the orders need to be oral. So those cost 6 each, and remember Rosecrans has 12 command points available. So both of these will be issued during the 1630 turn, and since both Reynolds and, well, I assumed this, but I should maybe count it out. I was assuming that the order would arrive one turn later in both cases. I'm pretty sure that we'll see. Reynolds might be the tougher of the two, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh yeah. So they will both arrive on the next. Both orders will arrive, delivered via an aid on the next turn. Um, and yeah, so I've got the arrival time for both orders at 1700. So we'll roll for acceptance during the 1700 turn. So that's our new order phase. No core attack stoppage checks for the Union to check on. Does anyone want to roll for initiative? No. Not at this time. There is one, I think there's one order for the Union in delay reduction. That's the order to, see, everyone else is just the order to Van Cleve. So we'll roll for that. Just paying attention to the blue die here. We need a 1 for the, well, let's see, let's roll. Rolled a 6, so it's not accepted either way. So it's in delay. Still in delay. And there are no orders have arrived at their destination this turn. So there's no new order acceptance to roll on. So now we move to the movement and close combat phase. Let's see, we could place additional straggler markers, maybe for the remaining brigades in Van Cleve's division. Let's look at our loss chart for Van Cleve. Although we won't be able to roll for stragglers until the top of the hour, until the 1700 turn. Where's Van Cleve here? Right here. So Barnes and Beatty could both roll for stragglers when the time comes. So Beatty, well, we'll place that next turn. We don't need to place it this turn. So movement and close combat. So you may recall that both the 21st Corps here and, particularly Wood's division of the 21st Corps is in the process of setting up right here. They're almost done. And then Sheridan's division and the 20th Corps headquarters is in the process of moving up to roughly this area to take over defense of the Lafayette Road. Those were the orders that Sheridan's division was given. Now this might be a good time to point out that just from like a command efficiency point of view, it would have been much better for me to have McCook and the 20th Corps headquarters and Sheridan set up here in this area to join another division, Davis's division of the 20th Corps. And the reason why that's preferred in the long run, at least, is that then once Davis's division and Sheridan's division are both in command range of the 20th Corps headquarters, then Rosecrans can issue simply one order to put that entire corps into action. And remember that, once the corps is in action, all the units in the corps have a pretty wide degree of freedom to move and to take action with really the only restrictions being that A, they have to stay within, all the command radius requirements have to be met, and B, they have to be working somehow towards the goal that Rosencrantz assigns the Corps to the order, to the goal stated in the order. So just whereas because I've got Wood set up here instead of Sheridan and the 20th Corps headquarters, now if I wanted this entire group of units to move east against the Confederate Army, it would take two orders to do that. It would take one order to Davis and then another order to the 21st Corps headquarters in Crittenden, each to move their half of these two. The other thing I could do, the other thing theoretically I could do, would be to assign Davis's division to the 21st Corps, but that would take an order from Rosencrantz as well. So in order to get all of these troops moving, it's going to take two orders, no matter how I state those orders or divide them up or whatever. So from a command efficiency standpoint, it's better to have your entire corps in one geographic area, meeting all the command radius requirements if at all possible. But it is just but the way I did do it is actually the way the Battle of Chickamauga was fought, where basically Army commanders on both sides just took whatever divisions were at their fingertips, so to speak, and sent them to where they were most needed. That's just the way the battle was fought. So while I'm not, the game doesn't require me to do it that same way, and I wasn't really thinking, but I was just kind of, I guess, taking that approach when I made these orders, because at the time, the Confederacy was pushing pretty hard on the Lafayette Road up here, and Wood's division was like the and this was before Negley had accepted his orders. So my goal was just to get whatever Union troops I could up in this area where the action actually was. Anyways, so now we're in the movement phase. So really what all I need to do is just to do the final setup on the 21st Corps here in Wood's division. And there really isn't that much more to do. There's an limbered artillery here that I need to set up. I think these two brigades are in a... I could extend... Let's see. I think what I'll do is just, they're setting up their, they're enacting their defensive orders. So I think what I will do is, I think this is a pretty good location for the artillery. So I will simply unlimber it. And I've had trouble with facing these things after unlimbering. Yeah, notice again it's face towards a vertex, not towards a hex side. There. Oh wait, that's still not better. Just gonna, there, now I think it's better. Yeah, okay. I think we'll face them... Where do I want their frontal hex sides? I think we want to just do it one more. I think that's... Well, that doesn't give me any cover. I think I am going to put it back this way. That gives me hex sides. Yeah, this is how I want it. And I think we've got the brigade facing the same way, with the same facing, yes. And then we've got this one facing this way. I suppose something else I could have done would have been to distribute the artillery more evenly with detachments. I think we'll leave it as it is. But what I will do is I will create some extensions. Yep. See some. Sorry about that. So one will go here, and that's he's an extension of 3.1.21. And we'll just default. Let's see. I want to face him this way, and we'll just say that by default the extension is facing the same way. So now we will move the counter here, decrease it to a B. Oops. And put them underneath. Now I could do the same here, and I think I will do that just to illustrate that it can be done. So I'm going to put another one here in the same hex. That's an extension of 1.1.21. Oh wait, I don't want to cancel. Okay, wait, hang on a second here. Just want to make sure I get the right one here. And he by default will also face the same way as his parent counter. Yeah, so what I have now is and then I have to do the same thing with the strength marker here. So what I have now that's set up is a defense with 5 units of artillery here with coverage of this entire area and 3 hexes with a fire level. And we should just verify that all the units are within command radius of the first of the division leader. Yes, they are. And then the division leaders within command radius of the corps headquarters. They are. All right, so we're done moving Wood's division. So now Wood has satisfied his orders, and then we'll be able to accept new orders. And now we have to finish moving Sheridan. Now we do have to respect stacking here. So we've got A level here. We've got A in all of these, and we've got, so we can't really put much in here, but we can, so what we can do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, works perfect, 6. We're not using the road movement rate because we're in line, not in column. What do I have here? Oh, this is a B level. That's okay. That can go here. Whoops. Move here. 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 And here. These could stack, but I'll just leave it like this. So I think that's the only movement that the Union is eligible to perform, because Van Cleve is not under orders to move. Wait, just yeah, we rolled for Van Cleve, and Van Cleve did not accept his orders. So, I mean, technically, Van Cleve has orders to defend this portion of the Lafayette Road, which technically they're still doing, but they don't need to move in order to do that. So we won't move them. I think that's it for the movement phase. Ammo resupply. No ammo needs to be resupply. No fire. There's no fire combat that's eligible, so we're done with that. Straggler recovery. This is the 1630 turn, so we're not allowed to do straggler recovery this turn. Rally. There are no Union units with shaken or disordered or route markers, so there's, I believe. Yeah, so there's no rallying to be done. So that ends the 1630 turn. So I will end the video here. I'm learning as I'm doing this that the shorter videos upload to YouTube a lot more efficiently than the longer videos. It does not seem to be proportional to their length. So I'm going to do everything possible to keep these videos short, so they process quicker, and so I can get them out quicker. So I will wrap up this video here, and then the next video we will start the 1700 turn and the Confederate phase of that turn.